All right, and we are live, unapologetic podcast, live recording. Follow us on all not Instagram, podcasts, and social media platforms. It is Wednesday night. If you're following us on social media, you can see us live. But we have a special show tonight. But as always, I'm joined by the actual and the factual Kim Smith. How are you tonight?
Blessed, black, and highly favored. How about yourself?
I am doing well. I won't complain. Tonight, we have the Arrington'S with us tonight to share their Black love story. You know, this is one of our favorite shows to do.
It is. It's been a while, but it's literally at the top of our list, ain't it?
It's been a while because...
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
We will not start this show.
But the good thing about this is that I know that God got them covered.
Oh, amen.
You know,
right?
There's a difference, when you invite people, you don't know the couple.
Right.
know?
Okay.
But this couple,
I know. Faith in.
I was there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm able to make a couple of calls and ask a couple of questions.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So,
okay.
This is forever.
Oh, forever.
Forever.
All right.
Ever. The
Arrington's. What I like to hear.
Tiara, welcome back to the show. You're no
Thank you.
stranger to the show.
No, glad to be back.
Thank you.
Quill, welcome to your first ever podcast. Black Love Experience. Glad you could be here today from Charlotte, North Carolina, right?
Kinda. I'm from the South. Yeah, I'm from North Carolina, but Henderson, North Carolina. I went to school in Charlotte, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, from the South.
From the South. Well, welcome the Arrington'S. Growing up, we said we weren't changing our last names.
Oh, who said that?
Yeah.
Y'all all collectively said that, or you said that?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
And you are Goodwin Arrington or just Arrington?
Goodwin Arrington.
Goodwin Arrington.
Oh, you hyphenated?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a long
We'll get
name.
into that later on. Okay.
The kids will just get his last name. I'm not going to torture my children with 17 letters.
That's kind of popular now. On the back of jerseys, you see it go from here all the way around.
Mama and daddy, everybody is claimed. Okay, cool.
Okay, well, welcome to the show. And we're going to have some fun. So let's, you all are probably our youngest couple, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Do we have anybody younger?
No, I don't think so.
Because you're 30.
You turned 31.
30.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yes. Oh, Lord. Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
They are.
Yeah, you are our youngest couple.
Yes.
And things are different for couples these days, and even how they meet.
Very true.
So let's go there first. How, Quill, you can tell us. I'm pretty sure you initiated things, even though Tiara is very bossy. How did you meet Tiara?
So we met on a dating app.
Wow.
On Hinge.
Okay.
I think you like my picture. I think
No,
she
not on Hinge.
I think you matched me on Hinge, and then I follow her on Instagram and DM'd her on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So went from there, conversation, and then I think we went on our date not long after that. But really, a lot of communication, just like over the phone and stuff like that. It was 2020, so I was still back and forth moving. I moved here in 2019.
Okay.
But like pandemic and
Yep,
stuff.
I was gonna say
I had moved
COVID.
into my first apartment right before the pandemic. So like moving all of my stuff from storage and stuff throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
So we spent a lot of time like while I was away just talking and getting to know each other. And then from there just kind of spent a lot of time together.
Wow.
Yeah, just been locked in ever since.
Oh, come on with the Hinge. Okay. So Instagram, DM.
Yeah.
How did you take it like when you first got the DM? Like were you just like, are you serious or were you interested?
So we matched on Hinge, but we never spoke on Hinge.
Okay. So how does Hinge work?
So there's
Anybody can like anybody. It's
yeah.
not-
But so It basically you both have to swipe on each other
To actually match.
match.
Oh, okay.
So it's a little opposite of what he said. So he had his Instagram on him. So I went to his page and was like, okay, let me see if he has any other pictures outside of what's on here.
Okay.
And so I think I liked like 2 pictures that were on his Instagram. So kind of the first move, but I didn't say anything. Then he DM'd me. So I kind of expected it. The picture, like I expected it.
Okay.
But yeah, like he reached out. We talked on Instagram for maybe like a week. And I guess, kind of like I don't have notifications on my phone.
Okay.
It drives me nuts. And so I just kind of told him like, here's my number if you want to keep talking. And so from there, we just kept talking. But yeah, I kind of expected it after the picture. Like, we never actually spoke at all on the actual dating app.
Got it.
He had his
Instagram link to it. Yeah. So she gives you the number, and how quickly after you got her number did you set up the first date?
Oh, I don't know. It wasn't that long. Like it wasn't that long.
It
Maybe like
4 days.
Yeah.
A minute with a purpose. I am loving it. Because people will get somebody's number and call them a year later, and you're like, what before?
I think I went home for like a week or 2 to North Carolina, but before that we had our date. So like I only had like a few days anyway to kind of first date before I would be gone for a while. So I had to move a little quickly.
And so who's gonna tell us about the first date?
But before you all go there, what attracted you all to one another on a dating site? I've never been on a dating site before. So what were you looking for?
Just pictures.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's pictures. You have prompts, like Hinge has prompts, so you can fill out. Like they'll say, I don't even know what none of the prompts are anymore, but it might say like on a Wednesday night you can find me, and then you fill in the blank. So it has prompts. I don't like the prompts. I was physically attracted to him and I thought he was cute. So I was like, okay, I'll swipe right. Or swipe whatever way you swipe to match with somebody. So definitely, I mean, initially just physical attraction. I don't think it was anything in his prompts. But I don't think it was anything on mine.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just physical. Yeah. Y'all are a beautiful couple. So that's okay.
Same for you, just physical?
I mean, yeah, it's mostly pictures. Like, I mean, you might look at the prompts, but the first thing is, are you attracted to the person? So, I mean,
more people act like that's a problem.
The prompt's not going to make a person more or less attractive.
Very much so.
That's not shallow. That's honest.
So, what is, when I think of dating apps, I just think sex.
No.
So, both you all were on dating apps. Was it to find long term, or was it just sex, or just hook up? What's the purpose of a dating app versus where back in the day, you had to go outside to meet somebody? Like they say, ain't nobody gonna come walk through your bedroom door. So, what was your purpose for being on the app? Long term or just something
casual?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say sex in particular, but I wasn't necessarily looking at the time for a long-term relationship. I had been in a relationship for like 6 years prior to that, had been single for like 2 years, and I was like, okay, it's probably time to start getting back out there. But like you said, it was COVID. So it's hard to meet people when you can't really go outside for real. And so when we met in August. Things had just started to open back up. So we were able to go. Like our first date was like an open area. You couldn't be inside of the restaurant.
Right.
And so it wasn't going into the dating app thinking long term, but I also was only on there for like 2 weeks. It was very overwhelming for me. Like having to maintain conversations with people. I don't care what you did today. I really don't. But you have, like, in order to keep that's how it works. Like,
Oh,
people
wow.
are sending you messages, and the expectation is that you're kind of keeping up with all of these people, and
Mhm.
it's like, I don't really want
It's
to
too
do
much.
this.
Oh, wow.
So after we matched, I actually deleted the app like maybe 2 days later.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to do this
And they
anymore.
kept keeping up with multiple conversations.
It's very overwhelming
Yeah.
in that way. But no, my initial going into it was not necessarily like, oh, I'm gonna find a long-term partner. It was more so just my way of being like, okay, it's time for me to put myself back out there
And let's see
after
what's
being
out
in
here.
this long-term
Yeah.
relationship. Yeah.
I think we said this while we were live. I don't know if we did this over with now. You 31 now, so we're talking about 5 years ago, maybe.
26.
Wow.
I'm curious to know what your ovaries were doing up against 26 years old.
I mean, same thing. It was just kind of casual. Like, I wasn't going in looking for my life, but like just kind of casual, just kind of meet people. And like, even though it's dating apps, like it's no different. Like if you outside, like you just meeting people casually, you don't necessarily look for your lifelong partner, but you just meet people, make friends, whatever. And it's just kind of casual. And like she said, pandemic, like.
Yeah.
Nothing else going on.
And you were in Chicago then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Right. I'm like, you got some track. Yeah. Okay.
Wow, that's interesting. And you don't seem, I don't know, you seem like you're quiet, kind of shy, not to want to initiate. So I'm just kind of, what made you say, hey, I'm gonna like on Hinge, that's right, and then we're gonna go to Instagram, then we're gonna set the date up and first date.
I mean, it's kind of what like dating is, or just even like meeting people. Like I don't want to just talk on the phone or text all day, So like, like after a few days of texting and there's like mutual interest, like let's go grab some food, see what the vibe is, meet each other, and then from there maybe we continue to hang out, and that's what happened. So
we're gonna set up a class for you and men or whatever, and we're gonna the age group that you're gonna be talking to is 35 to 50.
I think that's the point. Like, for anybody on social media or Hinge, like if you DM people on the app, like I would think the idea would be to meet up with them at some point,
Wow. Okay. We're gonna get that class together very quickly. Get him on the circuit. Okay.
Okay. And wow, that's interesting. It's like,
how life's supposed to go.
Is he good? Is he good at conversation? Is he a conversationalist? I know you can talk.
I tell y'all all the time that he talks to me.
Okay.
He doesn't necessarily talk to everybody else, but yes, we have great conversations. On the first date, he will say he wasn't.
Okay.
I think he was a little more shy. He did kind of like let me lead the conversation and like ask questions, but again, I'm a yapper, so I'm gonna talk. But like the more we hung out in person, the more comfortable, of course, he became. Because he was on like through Instagram and like through text, we would talk all day. Like even the days leading up to the first date, like we would just be talking about our day randomly. But when we got to the first date, he was a little more quiet to me. He doesn't think he was. He was a little quiet to me. But honestly, after that first date, the next time I saw him, he was gone for a month.
Oh, wow.
So he went to North Carolina for a month, and he came back in like September, and we hung out. And like from there, we literally just never stopped hanging out. So
wow.
Yeah.
I love that. Organic. So why don't you think you were quiet? You felt like you were leading the conversation?
I don't think I was like quiet, like shy, but like one, like she will naturally lead a conversation, but also like I'm just not an over talker. Like I know how to hold a conversation. I don't typically over talk.
Okay. But I mean, to not to be funny, most men or whatever are more in the background.
For man and woman.
Yeah. Okay.
And so 5 years ago to now, you all have been married for a year. So
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Beautiful wedding, beautiful pictures.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And it didn't take that long. We talk about this a lot on our shows,
And in the
relationship
prompt
talk.
free of talk.
Yeah,
Just, okay.
it didn't take that long to get to marriage, and I never wanted to do this show, and now I see why I didn't want to do this.
Need some assistance? Need to get there quicker?
No, but I knew that anyone marrying my sisters were getting, a quality woman, and I'm not just saying that, they are, they are who they are, and you'll learn more about them doing this show. But how did you get to the state where you say, hey, I want to propose in about 3 years or so?
Yeah, I mean, we dated kind of like unofficially, I guess technically for like a year. Then like we actually dated for 3 years. So, I mean, I guess I don't know if you think that's some people might think that's a long time. I mean, we still were like getting to know each other for 3-4 years. So I think most men know. It's different for each guy, like as far as like when they are ready or feel that they can support another person, and not even like support, but like just put themselves in that position to be a husband for somebody. So some energy from people. So I knew
people like who?
Just
after 3 years.
I'm sure from a bunch of people, but I knew after 3, it's kind of like, anything over 3 is probably a little too long. But I started to plan kind of according to that. Like after like year 2, like I knew like within the next year probably need to make this happen. So yeah, I mean, after a few years, I think pretty soon, like I said, men know like, is this person potentially a person I can marry, or if not? So.
Was this something that, like you said, y'all met at a time where like the world was kind of crazy and things like that. And I'm pretty sure that you all had to do a lot of things out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
And was that like something that captured you about her, like how it seems like you were easygoing with it? It's like, we got to meet outside. You are clearly going back and forth from different places like that. That something that was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was very, not easy, but like it was easy going, like you said. Like our first date was at a taco place, like nothing super fancy, super crazy. We would go sit at the beach, and just hang out, cook meals, like it was nothing too crazy. So like, I think that part was enjoyable, just like you said, how easy going it was. But yeah, we had to get creative sometimes, and I think we did a drive-in movie, like just. Or whatever was available at the time.
Was that your first time at a drive-in movie? I mean, both of y'all were young. So when you said,
we actually have one in my hometown.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
A small hometown we have it.
Oh, okay. See, I grew up in a college town too, so that's how I know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Nice.
Wow. So you didn't have to. We talk a first date and beginning dates. You didn't have to spend. It didn't sound like you have to spend an astronomical.
You don't have to
amount of money to show you're interested. I mean, that's when we get. I mean, it was a topic. The girl gave the guy $2,000 back. I think I sent that to y'all. She gave him his $2,000 back. So I think that is a great thing that you didn't have to break the bank to show that you were interested, or in Kim's words, lead with money.
Well, I think that's because. You probably do that more when you're trying to get a person to like you versus like if they are already showing interest.
Say that again.
So you probably do have to leave with money to like persuade a person in a certain type of way.
That's not interested in you.
Yeah, like maybe not initially interested, maybe trying to get them to be interested.
But when you find a genuine person that likes you as a person, no need to lead with things that you don't need to lead with. Yeah.
And I also think it really depends on the female, If that female, if she's out for the cash, it's like, okay, well,
Yeah.
Go on out here.
Also, it kind of seems like you knew how to lead to where you all were going. Like, she gives you her number and you actually call and set up a date.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's a bigger part of it as well.
Yeah. And the fact that he's from the South.
Okay.
I
well,
think
we can go there.
I think he got something.
You got something.
I don't know.
Hospitality,
I just thought the whole point of like just even like casually dating, like even if you don't think this person is gonna be around for long, like wouldn't you want to meet them at some point?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. You wouldn't want to text them to death, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to WID them to death.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely a difference with you being from the South. I think so. You don't think so? You don't think that men from the South kind of pursue women differently and intentionally? No?
No. I think
I mean, I can't really answer that because, well, yeah, I do kind of agree.
Mm-hmm.
The people that I have dated from Chicago, most of those were in high school.
Okay.
So it was a little different.
Mm-hmm.
I dated one person here that was not from high school, like after my long-term relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of what you're describing, where it's like you just want to sit on the phone all day, and I'm not about to do that.
Right.
Took a very long time for like the ass to come to like go out. So I guess I kind of agree, but that was just one person. So I can't necessarily compare it to like, oh, all men in Chicago do this or act this way. But yeah, I mean, for him, like I said, it was like 3 or 4 days, so it didn't take long.
Right. And don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong, like we'll get into how you were raised and stuff soon, but I do think that it's how you're raised, but then I also think that there's men out here with intention. Mm-hmm. I think a lot of men are out here dating without intention. It's just like you said, when you go in, you might not initially think, oh, this might be my wife, right, but this is somebody I'm actually interested in, so let me show them. So I don't think that's a South thing. I think that's an adult thing.
There are a couple of your sister cousins in the comment, and they are acting up. Mag Chanel and Socialite B Janae, they do not like the grass ball in the background. They're going to start charging for appearance. You could have been doing that. Hello. Especially some of the bad interviews we did. I'm sorry.
We love everybody.
Southern charm is real. There are some gentlemen to a fault. And they're saying they're giving you a lot of kudos for your Southern charm.
Appreciate it.
Quail. You know, I always spell your name with a Q. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how you get Quail from from Kual. I just
I don't know. I don't have like a story of how my mom named me, honestly. I probably should talk to her about it. I think she got it from like a book or something, or
Swahili book or something.
Like something. I think she saw something and it influenced the name, but I don't. It's not like
What is your name?
Zaquel.
Zaquel. Oh.
No like story. Per se, but I'm sure she could explain it better. I don't know.
You have to ask.
Yeah.
I have 2 middle names, and so I finally had to break down and ask my mom, like Therese.
Sorry.
And so they do, like, once you hear the story, you'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, she had a whole monologue. So
yeah, I need to get that. Yeah.
As we go.
Yeah.
Holidays.
It's a Thanksgiving conversation.
Yeah.
Quill said that, after 3 years, there were some pressures coming from somewhere. He definitely avoided that question.
Okay.
Were you the pressure?
I don't think I really pressured him. We moved in together in September of 2023.
Oh wow. Okay.
So we have been officially dating for a little over 2 years at that point. I mean, I think it came up naturally in like conversations because we live in a social media world where, topics come up online. And I think I remember one specific conversation where somebody had tweeted something about like their ring and
Okay.
not liking the ring that they had been proposed to with. And he like started talking about it, and I was like, well, if you proposing to somebody, you should know what type of ring they want.
True. Yeah.
And so that kind of started a conversation about just like, well, how would I know what you want? And I'm like, well, I'll send you a Pinterest board. Like I've had a Pinterest board this for years.
Okay.
Like, and so I feel like we've had conversations that, you know, we talked about our future and whether or not we wanted to have kids and all of those things, but it was never an outright like, you better propose to me by this date.
It wasn't like an ultimatum.
No, that was never the, oh, we got to do it by this time or I'm out of here. I think of course he knew that I value marriage and wanted to get married. But I also knew that about him. So it's like, it wasn't like I want this thing. I'm not sure if he wants this thing and I'm just kind of holding out. Like I knew that was his intention. I just didn't know at what point it was going to come.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't, and maybe he feels like it was I don't know. I don't feel like it was pressure from me in particular. I think once we moved in, it was probably a little bit from his mom.
Oh, okay.
And she was like, "What?"
My dude.
I think probably also my
Yo,
mom.
I was gonna say,
You know, like,
what's happening?
what are we getting the ball rolling on this? Like, why are you?
so stop right there. So I was definitely when you told me that you all were moving in together. I definitely was like, you know, I had my eyebrow raised because I know how our mother is, and you know, I've learned how your mother is. You know, during the wedding. So, you know, I thought that I'm like, okay, well, y'all really probably upset some people here.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. I will say, I think at least my mom was not upset. She didn't. If she was, she didn't show it.
Okay.
I kind of told her in passing, like, oh, like I was leaving their house, and I was like, oh, and by the way.
Oh, got it. Okay.
That's on purpose.
Yes. I want to sit through.
Not that you have more down the street.
Like, oh, let me taking the path to my car.
Yeah.
Like, oh
Okay.
yeah, by the way. So, and she was just like, you know how I feel about that, but you're an adult. You are gonna do what you feel is best for you. I think she did ask at that point, like, is there an intention of, you know, you all getting married? And I was like, you know, we've talked about it. Like, I would assume that's coming at some point, but I can't tell you. You would have to ask him. So, I don't know. But there was never, at least she never showed it to me.
Okay.
As far as like, oh, I'm disappointed or I feel this certain way. And honestly, she never said anything else about it after that.
We all got engaged pretty shortly
like
after
6
that.
months.
Yeah.
It wasn't long.
How did your mom take it that you all were cohabitating?
I wouldn't say upset, but like she definitely was like, not don't do it, but like, you know, she wouldn't want me to do it. So yeah, it gave me that whole speech of like, you know, just stay on your own until marriage, or you know, if you're gonna do it, go ahead and marry her. Like, yeah, she was kind of along the same, but like a little more. My mom might be a little more aggressive, I guess.
Come on, parents.
You all consider yourselves to be raised in a hardcore Christian household?
I'm gonna say hardcore. My mom is a minister though. Like,
you a PK?
Not a PK, but like she is still very actively involved. She's like an ordained minister. Like, she's still very actively involved in church today. So
okay.
And my mom is young. My mom had me at 17, so like, she's like really still into it.
Got it.
You know,
okay.
Like actively in church like multiple times a week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say hardcore. Definitely raised with like Christian values.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is what you don't do. But I wouldn't say hardcore. What do you mean by hardcore?
Like we have to go to church every Sunday. But that's not like hardcore.
That's not hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's black people.
No matter what, we have to go to church.
Yeah.
Well, I say hardcore, meaning, if you are constantly, having, the Bible thrown in your face according to your lifestyle. I mean,
how many times were y'all called heathen in the midst of y'all moving in together and getting engaged?
Right.
I think
that's like older generation.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Very
My
much
mom
so.
is younger, but it's not like that, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
You definitely had two heathens come before you.
So I think it also is like you probably get to a point where you just like your child is gonna do what they want to do.
Absolutely.
And I can say what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna give you my opinion.
Right.
And you can take that however you want to take it. And I'm still gonna do what I want to do.
Right.
Like it's my life. I have to make decisions, and I, things I've said to my mom loves, like, I can't stand an account for nobody, so don't stand an account for me. I mean, I will stand an account for what the decisions that I make,
right? The
choices that I make. And so that's why I said, like, after we had that initial conversation, she didn't really say anything else to me about it. I don't know if she said something to him. I don't know if she ever said anything about, like, oh, when are you going to propose? But she never said anything else to me about it up until we got engaged.
Okay.
And she was just like, very excited and all of that. But I think my relationship with my parents after I moved back from college became a lot more friendly than anything. In a sense that, like, I was just kind of allowed to be an adult. And make my own decisions, even though I was still living with them.
They finally viewed you as an adult.
They looked at it like, okay, all we can do is tell her our opinion or give her what we think is guidance in this moment, but we still have to allow her to make that decision for herself.
Absolutely.
And so I wouldn't say hardcore, but definitely
value.
This is what you do, this is what you don't do, what God expects. All of those conversations happen.
How did your family embrace Quill, in your opinion?
Well, our family, I feel like, for the most part, embraces anybody until somebody gives them a reason not to. And so, I mean, you can maybe ask him how he felt, but I think our family just in general is just a very welcoming family. There's not too many people that, even if somebody does come in and, like, potentially rub somebody the wrong way, our family is not going to kind of shun them and be like, oh, get out of here. But we just have a very welcoming family. So the first time I think I brought him around, it was like we had a barbecue in November. Very weird weather that year. That was 2020.
Okay.
And my dad grilled out, his friends were over, and I had invited my friends over, and I was like, oh, do you want to come over? Now, we had been dating at this point, I think, for like 3 months.
Oh, okay.
And so, like, that was the first time he met any of my friends. But then he also is like, not only meet my parents 3 months in, but like meeting my dad's friends. So they taking shots and I was just like, okay, but that's how they are. Like, that's just what they do. So I think they embraced him pretty well. I think most people was just like, oh, is he really shy? And I'm like, to y'all, but not to me.
How did you receive it?
That time was that was pretty chill. I think I met more of her friends that day.
Okay.
It was just kind of chill, casual. But then we did that barbecue at Sherry House. Some month later, that we had the luau theme, I think.
Oh, that was her birthday. That was the following year. That was 2021.
Okay. I do remember. Well, the one you talking about, we just kind of hung out in the backyard. I met a few people, but even like that one at Sherry House, just everybody was there, very welcoming. I think. I mean, if it was a year, I'm sure they got to meet me a few times, but people have always shown me a good time. Sherry always offered me the stormy night.
Gotta love the stormy nights. Okay.
One of my first introductions of her. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, her mom has always been nice.
Mhm.
Dad has always been nice. We watch, always want to watch the games, stuff like that. So,
Brother's always been nice.
yeah.
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 They gotta put all of them, that's
Yeah.
fine. Now, what is the reverse? Like, how's it been with her and your family?
I'm trying to think the first time. I think we came back one summer, and you met my dad. I think you met everybody all that weekend, like my dad.
Yeah, we came back
my mom,
in
some cousins.
like September or something.
Okay.
Yeah. He went home for a wedding.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I met, because Cash had just been born.
Yeah.
So he had just had a new nephew. And so we were there. And yeah, I felt good about meeting them. I think the difference in dynamic is like with him is just his like immediate family.
Oh,
so it's just like him, his sister, his mom, his stepdad, and then like you said, we went to his dad's house and I met like his grandma and a couple of aunts. I think. Okay. And so just a very different dynamic because when you see my family, it's about 20 years minimum. So when we first met, I felt like his family was kind of quiet, like him. I'm just so used to like everybody talking. Like his mom embraced me right away. Like we had a full conversation. Like his sister was really quiet, and his stepdad was really quiet. And like they've opened up, of course, since then. Yeah. But at that initial meeting, it was like, okay, everybody's so quiet. When I'm around family, right? But it's the exact opposite for him. Like when he goes home, it's just them. Oh wow! So like we have family holidays. It may be 30 of us at my parents' basement doing whatever. So yeah, just a different dynamic. But I think there was embracing on both sides. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
No bad experience at all.
No, not at all.
I love that. Good.
And that's a great thing.
It is. And let me tell you, if you get past the sister, you win.
So it's funny because she's 5 years younger than him.
Oh my goodness.
So
are you? My goodness.
9 years younger than me.
Oh yeah.
But even now, like, so I do think her being in the wedding
nice. Okay.
created something new with me and her. Because before then, like, of course, I only saw them every once in a while. Like, right. We went down there because she didn't come up here for the ceremony last year. It was just his parents. So I had maybe seen her in person 3 times before we got married. But now, like, she just started a group chat with all 3 of us.
Oh, nice.
Opinion. So I think once you're around people more, they feel more comfortable opening up. And her son calls me TT just like my my nieces and nephews do. And so she like, he'll ask and she'll be like, yeah, Cash was asking about his TT today. So I think it's created a different dynamic between us that wasn't necessarily there before. Not only somewhat because of the age. Like
I get that.
Almost 10 years younger.
Yeah.
So but yeah, everything is good.
I love that. I love when families embrace each other.
Okay, before we get to marriage and wedding, I have a lot of questions about that. Let's talk about love languages, Kim.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So before we get to the serious, we always do this with all of our couples. Okay. So I'm going to start with you. Okay. What is your partner's love language? Words of affirmation, gift giving, quality time, acts of service, or physical touch?
We talked about this very early. That was one of our first conversations.
Good.
So I'm trying to remember.
What do you think they are now?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I mean, things evolve.
I would say now maybe quality time. And maybe I'll say quality time physical touch.
Okay.
Maybe acts of service. I don't know. Maybe not acts of service, but yeah,
Okay.
super sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to ask the same question and then we'll let y'all explain. So, same questions.
Mhm.
Words of affirmation, gift giving, quality time, acts of service, or physical touch.
Physical touch, quality time. If I had to add a third, you said words of affirmation. What's the other ones?
Gift giving, quality time, acts of service, physical touch.
I would just go with those two.
Those
I don't
two?
think that we are super important to him.
Okay. Now y'all know, do they align with what both of you all said?
So I don't know what I said in the beginning, but I think now, still physical touch. I think I'm more into acts of service now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know what I said in the beginning.
I think it was quality time.
Yeah, but quality time still. But like maybe if I had a third one, it would be acts of service.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say the three he said. Yeah.
Or for you too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quality time, physical touch, acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love the acts of service part because a lot of people don't pick acts of service. I feel like they're like one of the first couples that both of them equally said acts of service for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that.
What would acts of service be? I think that might kind of differentiate per couple.
Yeah, definitely it would differ.
Like making, like I asked her to make me a grilled cheese sometimes, like late at night. You know.
See, I love that. It's so simple.
He done took my cookies out all the time.
What about you?
I think it's when like the little things just around the house, like if he notices something needs to be done, like just doing it without me having to ask, like for you to do it.
Yeah.
Because we both live here, we
Mhm.
both are in this house at the same time. So yeah, I think that's more so my acts of service. I'm about to tell our business a little bit. We had a discussion the other day because he said he doesn't feel like I ask him for things or I ask him for help.
Okay.
Which is a little hard for me, I have to admit.
I understand.
So just giving a little context, he had said he is making a bunch of appointments and he like, oh, can you, and he said in a joking manner, like, yeah, can you make my dentist appointment? Can you find me a new dermatologist? Can you do this? And I was like, well, I'll send you my primary care doctor. I'll send you the dentist. I'm gonna make an appointment at. But then we kind of got into a conversation around like, well, it seems like I always ask you for help with stuff, but you never ask me for help with things. And I'm just like, you know, in the moment, I'm like, well, I don't need your help.
The independence.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't need your help.
understand.
These are small tasks.
Yeah.
He's like, but if it will take something off of your plate to be less stressful, like I would like to do that. So I had to, you know,
receive
at the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It took a little while to get there.
Do you think she received it well after she got what you were saying?
I think, yeah, I kind of gave her the space to maybe get there. I think she probably didn't want to in the moment.
It's hard to depend on people. I understand.
So I kind of knew to like just leave it alone.
Yeah. But you get it now.
Yes.
Okay.
I still think it. I told him like for me, it's like it's more of a consideration thing than anything. Of like when I am doing something, being like, is this something he can help with?
Got
it. And that is not natural to me. It's just not like if I'm in the midst of doing something, especially like, and I told him in the moment, I'm like, when I'm in a groove of doing something, like I'm not thinking about that. So in the example that it was, I had started cleaning up the kitchen, like I had unloaded and reloaded the dishwasher. I had moved on to doing something in the living room, and he was like, you know, he came out and was like, "Oh, I was gonna get that," but I was like in the midst of doing something. Yeah. So he's like, "Stop! Just let me do it." And I'm like, "I'm in this," so I'm like arguing. Right. Doing it. And so I folded the one blanket and I was like, here, you can just, you know, finish up the rest. But it is like when I'm in the groove of doing something, kind of like stopping me. I'm like, okay, just let me do it. Just let me finish. So yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But I love conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Communication.
Communication.
Socialite B Janae is watching us live on Instagram, and make sure you follow us on all podcasts and social media platforms. She said that's a good man, Savannah. And
I'm aware.
and I want to tell you something quick. Can you keep a secret?
Oh Lord.
How old are you? Can you go ahead?
Oh no. Stay in your ground. Don't listen to him. Okay? Yeah. No, you're not. You're creating a beautiful atmosphere for conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I know people who they would be like, they would be doing it like she's doing it, and then after they finish, they're like, "You don't help me with shit. You don't do nothing. I always have to ask you stuff." So like,
But see, no, so we did have that conversation too, because I was like, when I was in the midst of like defending why I did, I'm like, but I don't complain. Like, I don't, I never say like, or I never do all of this stuff and then be like, you didn't help me do anything.
No nagging.
Because he does.
Yeah.
He helps around the house all the time. Like, I don't typically have to ask him to do those things, but I'm not complaining. So that's why I'm like, well, if I'm not complaining, why are you why is it just like
next time just walk in and say, damn. You're moving too much. It's remember back in the day they said that.
So you all married in 2024, 6/28, if I'm right, 6/27, 2024, in a small ceremony that I was privileged to be invited to. It happened rather quickly. What was the reason behind that?
I really think he just kind of went along with what I wanted. I don't think that was, he didn't care. I think for me, just knowing this, there just was a lot going on in our family at the time. I'm not gonna get into like too much detail on that, but I was just like, I don't ever want to be put in a position where I don't have say so over something, because this is my partner. And this is who, I mean, at this point you've proposed to me, that means you trust me with your life. And so yeah, that was part of it. And I'm gonna be very honest, I thought we were gonna get a tax break for the following year, and that didn't happen. So I was like, well, we kind of did this for nothing. It was kind of a twofold thing, because I was like, well, if we're already engaged, like, unless you're opposed to it, like, I don't see a problem with us doing this sooner, and then just still planning the wedding and having the wedding next year. But yeah, it was a combination of those things. As far as like, if this is the person I'm gonna spend my life with, like, anything can happen at any point in time. Like, I want to be able to have some say so, and a legal say so over that. So yeah. So
after getting married the way you did in a small ceremony, why was it necessary for a big wedding? I will say that, once people found out that there was a small ceremony, that pissed a lot of people off.
People didn't know?
Well, I mean, weddings and funerals. We talked about that. Weddings and funerals can kind of bring out the beast in people.
Very much so.
Was that one of the reasons why a wedding, followed, or
that was the plan? Like, do a small thing, get the document and do an official wedding. But she didn't really even want an actual wedding. Like, we probably could have did the one in 2014, and she would have been okay with it. But I think like, to not have a wedding would kind of be like a disservice. Like, if it's like not going to prom, like, you could not go. Like, it's like you didn't go to your prom. It's not having a wedding.
To who?
To
the relationship,
right? Like, exactly.
Oh, family and friends.
No, like your wife. Like, giving your wife a wedding.
Okay.
Oh, speak on it, sir.
Like, I think she'd have been fine if we didn't have it, but like, then we would always look back and like, oh,
why not?
We didn't have a wedding.
Yeah.
We just had like a ceremony back, which was nice, but like, you know, most people look forward. I won't speak for like women or people, but like people, you kind of hear women talk about like they think about their wedding day and stuff like that. So I didn't want her to like not us to not have a wedding. You know.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah. And then a year later, on 6/27/2025, you all had a beautiful big wedding with friends and family from all over the country.
Oh, nice.
It was a great time. How was the planning? Tiara is a planner. And so giving Tiara a year to plan something, I'm pretty sure your life was not very
I mean, she did most of it, of course. I mean, still helping out where I could. It was just a lot. And the hardest part, what I always tell people, is just like the other people. It's not even like booking venues or like your catering. It's the people.
You mean the people that's coming to the wedding?
Yeah, the people that you have to. It's not even the people that you're paying for the most part. It's the people that you're paying to come to the wedding. You know, the guests. So.
What was guests giving y'all a problem about?
It's just
I don't have no problem.
Oh, okay, never mind. Let's not because we don't need no phone calls after. Well, I mean, if you have a problem, we don't need no phone calls. We'll just say okay.
I think it's the typical stuff that people always go through. Like people RSVP, and you never hear from them. They don't show up.
Oh God, yeah.
Or like they hit you after the deadline and say, "Hey, I didn't get the invitation." And stuff like that. So like it's the typical.
Now you know you done seen this save the date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just people same day not showing up. Like I can't.
Yeah, we had quite a few of those.
Really? People don't realize y'all pay per plate, huh?
Oh, they don't care.
Oh,
That's the thing.
Wow.
Uninformed. Some people don't care.
Yeah. Yikes.
Tiara doesn't have the personality that you can really you're not gonna be able to come up with no BS, you know. She's gonna tell you straight, you know, they probably you see how soft Quail is. You know, so they probably felt like they could finagle something past the deadline. Tiara just sent out this announcement on the website. She sent out text message. You missed it. Okay, have a good life.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I really do not think that people like realize how much money goes into it.
I think some people don't know, like
time and money.
From my side, like a lot of my people from the country, just like small town, like like maybe they haven't been to like a well organized wedding. Like, you got to show up. You got to be here at a certain time. You can't just kind of show up with whoever you want and all that. But like I don't know, other people just maybe just don't care as much to
Okay, maybe that's another thing the Black folks need to get together. Proper wedding etiquette.
There needs to be a class.
I go to a lot, so I don't think about it. So I go, this not a lot of this, and so I never. I
went to my first wedding. That was stuff I didn't know, so I get it.
Oh wow, okay, that's
my cousin's wedding. he did come. I invited him to mine. He came.
Oh, nice.
So, I just showed up to my cousin's wedding.
So the invite and the not getting the invite, so that wasn't too much of a problem. It seemed like you all were you able to invite everyone you wanted to invite for the most part?
Issue was on the good side.
For the most part. But even with that, for the most part, we were able. I mean, we definitely counted on people declining because the space that we had for the wedding.
Where did y'all have it at?
It was at this place called the Elm in LaGrange.
Oh, okay.
The restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The place where the reception was being held could hold 150 people.
Oh, okay.
But that would have kind of eliminated our dance floor.
Oh.
So I think invited. I will have to look back at our wedding website, but I think the total amount of invites that went out was like 160 people.
Oh God.
So we were kind of
hoping,
fingers crossed, praying like, please just decline.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, you want the declines for people you don't want there anyway. You got an obligatory invite because they were family.
Yikes!
I love it.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's also like my dad has a very large family.
Okay.
On both sides. He also has friends that he's like, you've you've known this person all your life.
Oh, one of those.
Can they
Yeah.
come? And then it's like, okay, well, yeah, they can come, but you didn't give them a +1 for their wife. I don't know their wife.
Oh my
Why is their wife
goodness.
coming to
Right.
me? So it's like, after now, what I did do is, as he said, I was very strict with our RSVP cutoff.
Yeah.
Because we had a list of people that were like, okay, if we have space
Oh,
on this
then you can
deadline,
come.
that we can extend this invite to people. So at 5 o'clock on April 11th, I was texting people like, do you still need a +1?
Ooh.
Do you still? So now, if you didn't RSVP, your spot is gone.
I feel that.
And that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So, I think it was hard trying to. I was never going to be able to invite everybody to my family because that type of wedding would have cost us $50,000, probably more.
Yeah.
Just based on like what type of venue we would have had to have, the cost of food and drinks, like that just would have not been within our budget to do that. So
and why go
broke
with other people? Yeah.
Yeah, we got the people who we figured would come up and actually support.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't really have like parameters. I think I tried to say like, if I haven't spoken to you in over a year, I'm probably not inviting you.
I think that makes sense.
So yeah,
I get that. No, all valid. Yeah, all valid.
You all had a large wedding party, I guess. It was like 6 and 6, 7 and 7.
7, you had 5.
Something like
How
that.
did you choose your groomsmen?
My groomsmen were basically just like all of my close friends, like people I went to middle school and high school with. Like my best man, I've known him since I was in like 6th grade.
Oh, nice.
A lot of my college friends that like, I'm still really close with, like, met early on in college. I don't have a brother, but my sister was on the bridesmaid side, but like just very close people that like, I've been to some of their weddings. So it was, I don't have a lot of people to choose from, like a small family, like small knit circle. So kind of easy for me at least. And then also just knowing who I could count on for the most part. Like I probably had other people that I could have asked, but like knowing who would be responsible with deadlines and making the wedding and all that stuff. But I even had some groomsmen that couldn't make it, that had to drop out. So like even that was like a lot to deal with, just people decommitting or can't make it, all this and like different stuff like that. So
goodness gracious.
Did you get anybody saying, why wasn't I a groomsman?
No, I didn't get anybody.
Do men do
that? Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Okay.
I haven't seen it happen in the weddings I've been a part of, but no one reached out like, why am I not best man or groomsman or anything like that.
Then how did you come up with your bridesmaids? 7 bridesmaids. One was his sister. How did you come up with your group?
3 of my bridesmaids have been my best friends since 5th grade. Of course, I had my sister as my matron of honor. I had one of my best cousins as my maid of honor, and then I had another one of my best cousins as a bridesmaid. So yeah, those picks were easy for me. He originally had 7 groomsmen.
Oh, I was going to ask about the 5.
Yeah,
I had 7, but I lost 2. So
yeah.
that's kind of why.
Yeah. I know it's kind of a popular thing right now to like not have a wedding party, or not have like groomsmen and bridesmaids.
That's popular.
Oh
yes.
Yeah,
people are very much like going away from that.
Yeah.
But I think I kind of knew early on, like I wanted to celebrate this with the women in my life who were close to me. So yeah, it was a very easy choice for me. My sister was surprised I asked her to be.
Really?
She cried. Which I was like, why did you think you had to be she really was like, yeah, I just kind of playing on, because she knew my niece was gonna be the flower girl.
Oh, nice. Okay.
She's like, yeah, I just kind of planned on, making sure Aubrey was doing what she needed to do that day. Early on, so she knew almost a year in advance.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But yeah, she was just like, I didn't think you was gonna want me. And I was like, why would I not want you on my wedding?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but yeah, all of the choices for me were very easy.
Okay.
It wasn't like should I include this person? Should I not include this person? These are people who have been with me and around me for multiple stages of life, and have seen me grow through multiple stages of life. So yeah, I don't think there's nobody I would have added that wasn't already there.
I love that. I hate that I have to ask this question. Did you lose any friends?
I did not.
Oh, thank God! Yay! You know that's big.
Yeah, and that's also I think another reason why people are moving away from it, because they're like, I don't want
to lose
a friend over something. And I mean, a wedding is a big thing, but like losing a friendship, that's 20 plus years old over one day, is like, wow.
It's tough because it exposes the jealousy part of it, and then it's like you said, you're also losing like somebody that you can literally consider family. So I'm very happy to know that everybody is still intact. You didn't know that?
I didn't know what.
Because your face is like shocked.
No, I'm floored by Shine not thinking that she would be.
Oh,
I'm about to call her too.
We was at Denise's house for right before Mari went off to school. What was that for? Was it for his trunk party, whatever it was? And I had brought over these little cards that said like, "Will you be?" I had brought one for Courtney. She didn't come that day. But I had brought one for her. And she was like, "Is this my birthday card?" And I was like, "Just open it up." Just open it up. No, or she said was it her mother? Something. It was a card I was supposed to have. No, I think she asked, was it a graduation gift?
Okay.
And I was like, just open it. And so she read it, and then she just like walked off. It was her. Why did you think I wouldn't ask you to be in a wedding? So yeah, like I said, that was never a question. Everybody that was in my bridal party deserved a space there.
I love that.
Courtney is saying the same thing. She's saying that she was surprised to get.
Why?
To be surprised.
Why would you be surprised?
I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll say that no.
Okay.
No. We're gonna move on. So, but there was I was in the wedding as well. Yeah, I was in the wedding. I was Reverend Dr. Sir Goodwin Live, the officiant. You know what it's called?
He married y'all for real?
He didn't officiate the wedding. Yeah. He didn't have to actually get officiated. We were all married.
Oh,
MC.
Well, amen.
Say MC. Y'all slow down a bit. But my price did go up.
Oh, it did? Okay. Well, now we can call on you for that service.
You can call on me for that service.
Okay, we can call. Very good to know.
With this, not on paper, but it is with experience.
Oh, okay.
Experience goes further than a degree.
So they say. So they say, man.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you two on your Black love and your wedding. Your wedding was beautiful. Courtney is saying the dance floor was turned up, and it was. What word am I looking for? It got some of the Christians in the back. They was like, okay, what's going on?
Oh, down there dropping it low, and they was.
I told people ahead of time, if you don't want to see it, you are more than welcome to leave.
Come on now. Smile. So you can leave after the food.
Yeah. And I know after my wedding, I got, and I think I invited most people that needed to be there, but I got a lot of, there's people to this day that don't speak to me because they were not at my wedding.
Yeah, we did a whole show about it.
Yeah. You got a lot of friends? A lot of
I guess I did.
Yeah. That's where I become hard. Yeah.
I guess if they were my friend, they would be happy for me.
You would think so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. What are some of the places that you all have traveled together? You all went far away one time, right? Didn't y'all go to like?
That was Thailand.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got engaged.
how was Thailand?
Great. I
Really?
had terrible jet lag in Thailand.
Oh, I
Terrible
bet.
jet lag.
How long is that flight?
It's like 24 hours total. Right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Two-
Well,
two
yeah, we
12
had
hour-
like a.
two 12-hour, 10-hour flights.
I
something
think
like
so.
that. Yeah.
And how long did y'all actually stay?
5
4
days, 6 days.
weeks. No, it was like a week. I think.
Oh wow, nice. Why Thailand?
I just always wanted to. So I had a trip planned
Uh-huh.
to Bangkok and Phuket in April of 2020.
Oh,
Got shut down.
of course. Got it.
So I
Okay.
never got to go. So
Yeah.
when I was thinking about like where I wanted to go for my birthday, I was like,
Mhm.
well, I either want to go to Thailand or New Zealand.
Mhm.
And New Zealand's flights were even, those was like 32 hours.
Oh my
travel
God.
time. And I was like, I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, At least not at that point. I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. And so we went to Thailand, but we've been quite a few places. I mean, we mostly Mexico, honestly. And honestly, before
St. Louis.
I've never been to Mexico until my 30th birthday, and now
Mhm.
we've been 3 times.
Oh wow.
We
Love
went to Jamaica.
My fave.
And
What was y'all doing in St. Louis?
Road
we
trip.
went
Oh.
on a road trip for his birthday.
Nice. Okay.
Like Geneva.
Yeah,
Love Geneva.
we've been to New York. Well, he came for like one day.
Yeah, we did Mexico a bunch.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like it's more, but
and we've been to quite a few places. Like most of the stuff has been domestic,
Oh, okay.
but international. Yeah, we've gone to Mexico 3 times, Jamaica, and then Thailand.
Where was y'all honeymoon?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. See, okay. Wait a minute, y'all went to Mexico this year?
yeah.
How was it? I mean, I'm trying.
It was fun.
Come up with the crime.
I mean, with the climate.
Oh, well, the crime was fun.
Well, yeah,
It was seaweed season.
Yeah, it was season.
No. I mean, like the political climate.
It was fine.
Really?
Yeah, it was fine. We
Okay.
got in and out, no problem.
Staying on a resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed on a resort. We
okay.
only lived
Went
once.
to a cigar shop, but that was
That was it.
And how, like,
20
and
minutes.
that
There
was
was
fine.
people out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
People still go to Mexico. Yeah.
I literally just read a travel warning yesterday, and it was like if you have a trip scheduled for Mexico, like in the
Mhm.
next 4 months, you might want to cancel.
They were saying that earlier this
Yeah.
year, like the crime against tourists had
Yep.
increased, but
Mhm.
we went to the strip and it was people out there just
Yeah.
walking around.
Really?
We
Okay.
didn't stay long.
Well, that's good. You know, they always say the fear. You know, just go ahead and go. So that's good to know. Good.
I think you all touched on this early on, but children in the future, is that something
The
that both of you
plan.
want?
Yeah.
Because I know nowadays people will get a dog and be taking family photos with the dog and putting it all.
And that would be totally fine if y'all wanted to be dog parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
does want a
totally
dog.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, people, it's expensive. It's more expensive now to have kids, I guess. So that's why people do that.
It's a lot more expensive now to have kids. Mm-hmm.
How did you all get rid of your exes or people you used to date? Are you all still allowed to keep them as friends, or were any of them at the
What you
wedding?
mean get rid?
I mean, some people
I
are
didn't
still
have-
friends.
I didn't
with
feel
their
it.
Exes at the wedding.
Okay.
No, I didn't have any exes. I mean, I was in a long-term relationship too, but like when I moved here, it just kind of didn't work out anymore. So
And you all did remain friends.
no, we're still cordial, yeah.
Oh,
Still.
okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, a long-term relationship, I wouldn't expect someone to like just be like, you didn't exist.
Oh,
We
okay.
spent 5 or 6 years with a person. I think you can have a cordial.
Have you ever been so good with off with her head?
And you're fine with that? With him being cordial?
I mean, I don't even know if they've spoken.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
So,
but yeah, like I don't. Even if they had, like, if he wished her a happy birthday,
Yeah.
he wished him, like, I'm fine with that.
good.
I agree. Like, I don't think just because you're no longer with the person,
Yeah.
that just means they don't exist.
Right.
And they were a part of your life at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't have a
I love
problem with
that.
that. Now, if I felt like it was
A problem.
right,
Right,
or like,
yeah,
oh, you talking to this person all the time, or
Mhm.
y'all having more than just like, hey, conversations,
Mhm.
or no.
Yeah.
No going to lunch. We're not going to be going to
No.
lunch. Yeah.
I don't think there's a reason to do that.
No, I totally understand.
I don't think there's a reason to do
Yeah.
that.
I respect it.
I knew it was official when you went on Facebook, when you was like, hey, not single anymore. Everybody fall in line. You know, Claire, you should thank me because
Oh, wow. Let me hear this. Okay, why should he?
you know, she mentioned the ex earlier. You know, I told her to get rid of him a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
I said, get rid of him.
Gotta go?
You know,
Okay.
Oh, you passed the test.
yeah, he could. And she let him stay around too long. Yeah. I forgot what the hell I was talking about.
I bet. Mhm.
So, yeah. So, no. Okay. No exes. What was I going to go, Kim?
I don't know. I have a good question.
I had to get that out.
In your relationship, who's responsible for your happiness? Great answer. They are phenomenal for them to be our youngest couple. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's certain things that a partner adds to that.
Come on.
But there's not. I can never rely on him to make me happy, because there are going to be times where he disappoints me or I disappoint him, and I would hate for that to be the source of my happiness.
Come on.
Right now we're a year in, so I literally told my friends in my group chat the other day, you know, people just ran like, how's married life? And I'm like, honestly, this is one of the easiest things I've done. But I think that is a testament to the partner.
Absolutely.
Like, everybody doesn't have that experience.
Right.
And I think for a lot of people, especially, you hear people say like, oh, the first year of marriage is the hardest. Like, you're going to go through so many things. And I'm just like, we didn't really go through that. Like, that's not to say we have disagreements. We debate about things. We debate a lot. I'm a debater. You know, I'm sure I'll be getting on his nerves because he'd be like, you didn't even have to debate me on this. But but at the same time, like, none of those things ever affect how we interact and communicate with one another. And so, yeah, I don't think I would never try to put that type of pressure on him to be like, oh, you're responsible. So when you don't do exactly what I want, when I want, now I'm having a bad day for the rest of the day. Like, no, we can have a disagreement and we can move on from that. Or even if we don't move on from it right away, I can still have a good day. I don't have to have a bad day just because we're not vibing at the moment.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think he can add to it, but he can't be responsible for it.
I love that.
Yeah. It seems like you all have great communication.
They do.
And that is the key to building trust and, you know, keeping the love strong. And definitely when you have disagreements, to not let it affect, let it affect the love that you do share. So I want to thank you all for being here with us tonight and sharing your Black love story here at Unapologetic Podcast. We really like to promote Black love because, you know, we just have such a negative, people just have such a negative view of Black people and Black marriage, and we don't get married, and there are no good Black men, and women are whores. And so we really love to people like women, so we are glad to have you all here and join us and share your love story, and to be so young. Our youngest couple. And that means that you all are going to be together the longest, because you are our youngest couple. And God has blessed the both of you with one another, and blessed you all in our families. We love you, and I know you all love Tierra, and that is a great thing. We're just going to keep this thing going strong and keep God first. in your marriage. Yeah.
I love it. I mean, thank you both. Fantastic. A man with intention, sweetie. You won. Okay. Like Brittany said, that's a good man, Savannah. And don't worry, we're gonna circle back with the class or whatever. We're gonna set it up for you, whatever. All we're gonna need you to do is come in, pop you up on the stage, and we'll get the crowd there because it's no shade. I'm not shading men today. But I don't know a lot of men twice your age that think the way that you do. So I'm very happy to know that y'all generation still want love, want marriage, want family, and all of that. Because if you listen to the media, if you listen to the crickets, we have been told that this doesn't exist anymore. So I'm so happy that you were all able to come and tell y'all beautiful story on here, and I cannot wait to have y'all back.
And that is a good point, Kim, because if he would have came to me, I would have said no. Don't ask right now. Wait till 35.
Exactly. I think y'all are at their perfect age, right?
I think that for a man, 35, 40 is a good age to marry. But I said, men in the South, I know.
You want kids?
I mean that part, but that's the whole thing. Most men out here.
We already have them. We had them already. I know that's what I'm saying.
So that is the problem.
Yeah.
They want you to be okay with their baby mama. Right. Like he said, they had them in their 20s or whatever. Then you better not have no kids, okay? Right. You better not.
That didn't go the way I wanted.
Exactly.
Unapologetic podcast on all social media and podcast platforms. The Actual and Factual.
Yeah, I do want to say before we sign off, I did not want to bring the podcast down. Our community, Carbondale, I'm also from a small town or whatever. We lost one of our stars basketball players the other day suddenly. So I want to send a condolences to the Auburn, Willie, and Silas family. I know Carbondale is hurting right now, but God makes no mistakes, and sending everybody love.
Shout out to the Arrington'S. Thank you all so much for sharing your story. Thank you for coming here. Unapologetic on all podcasts and social media platforms. We out.